Hi kids. So what are we in today? We're in a beautiful home in House Springs, and it's a cast-in-place foundation. Right in front of a cast-in-place foundation. And you know, the thing about that is why did that happen? More so, why is the new wall starting to break a little bit after it was put in place? Why? The gutters. Easy fix. This wall, normally I would say, run, Forrest, run. Because walls setting on the floor are not stabilized. Your floor is heavy carpet. You can't be building walls on it. That'd be like a kid trying to make a house inside the house. Whoever did this was no kid. So these are buttresses, kids. These are concrete, just like the wall. So this being built on a footing below it, Mr. Burton, how do you know there's a footing there? Well, they put a drain tile system in front of it. So I got to think there's a footing there, because why would you have done that? There would have been no reason to break the floor out. You'd have poured it right on top. So by having this little 40-foot wall, 38-foot wall, whatever it is, and having these two buttresses in it, man, it's going to take a lot. And you know what's going to take? The gutters. It's not. It's always under the couch or the bed. No, it's always the gutters in mine. So that the landscaping is beautiful as it is outside. Get rid of it. Let it all flow away from the house. Take your downspouts out of the black pipe. That water buildup is our issue. Did you know you have about a 3,000-pound pour? What does that mean? It means pounds per square inch. That's how strong the wall is. 36 gallons of water is 300 pounds. 10% breakthrough. So water is the reason that we're here, and there's a reason that we can keep me from ever coming back, and that would be manage it properly. And we've talked about that. The front of the wall and the rear of the wall are what actually holds the load on the house, and that's not been messed with. These buttresses, this is the garage side of the wall where the carport is, and we see the wall terminate in. We see the other breaks in the wall back there. It doesn't concern me. There was a brick on this wall, and there was a fireplace at one point. We see the hearth and everything down there where that went outside, the pipe and out. Well, this wall, lovely as these repairs have been, there's been some movement on this wall. Now, before I get too excited about that, we go outside and just run that water around the patio, the driveway, stop the push. So we'll go back this way, and we'll get to the rear wall now. So when a house has got the floors painted and the walls painted, it makes it difficult to see what's going on, but you can always tell it when you look closer. So when you see a horizontal crack like this and you've got the two diagonals with it, we've had lateral push. That means the wall pushed in. I can't tell you how many times I saw somebody pay for piering. That would be for sinking when it wasn't needed, but I digress. All this PVC here would not have came with this house. In fact, the ductwork and all that's new based on the fact that it moved. That's why all this has been replaced, so that's good. Having said that, as we looked outside, we don't really have any issues with the window wells taking on water wanting to be an issue, so there's no reason to put drains in. The planters that are outside, when those get taken away, the water will sheet away, but as long as this run is, it might be that you add a downspout in the middle of it just to grab it, and big downspouts. The faster you can grab that water and take it away, the better off you are. So we have a pump, and it's on an outlet. I like that. This pump is called a pedestal pump, and it sits up out of the ground, and when the water affects the float, it kicks the water up. This is being taken into the septic system. So this is the lift station by Pinocchio. but it's doing a job. And if it works great for a while, but this might come up when you get ready to sell it. Just saying, so we might revisit this. The thing about it is, the reason this pump's here, I think, is because when you put a pump into wash water, the cloth and the paper will eventually kill the pump off. Mm-hmm. So you use a trash pump. Couple more dollars, but it'll shoot a shower curtain out the other side if you buy the right one, you know what I mean? So if little Mr. Mouse makes it in there, we want him coming out fluffy on the other side. So that's that. How's that for? That was technical too. Fluffy. So we don't want to keep all the
Fluffy.
terms proper. So at the end of the day, the house has some ailments. Welcome to owning a house. But we can't blame Dad for why the house is what it is. And what I mean by that's the builder. There's time to take responsibility for the house. And that means taking responsibility for the gutters and the downspouts and the placement of the water away. We have no concrete pitching at the house other than what's happening on the other side of the carport. And that's to be talked about getting replaced or getting at least enhanced until it's replaced, getting the water away. So, no more black pipe. Keep a very good record of your wall and everything. Don't be afraid to show these little baby fractures here. I didn't even mention it to you earlier, but it doesn't matter. There's going to be certain flex. Concrete doesn't flex. It's like a paper clip. It cracks. So let's take the why away. You know, I'm kind of a strong guy. I swim 1.7 miles every morning, 200 pounds. I can't move the wall. So it's all in the water. So I hope this has been entertaining, and I hope everybody that's watching this enjoys it. And thank you for letting me share this with everybody on Facebook land. Till next time.